Well, hi folks. Welcome to another post here on a fairly cloudy Sunday afternoon. We've lost our beautiful sunshine from last weekend. I'm just parked here near the foreshore, near the lake, where some sailboats going up and down before, but they seem to have given it up for the day. So today's post, I wanted to talk a little bit about I had an incident happen last weekend. I almost had a head-on smash. A guy swerved onto my side of the road as he come around the corner. We were both doing about 50 kilometres an hour each, 50 k's an hour as we say in Australia. And closing speed of 100k an hour. And at first I thought he was just driving around something. After a couple of seconds I realised he was either playing with his phone or something was going on, paying no attention. So I slammed the brakes on, swerved to the left. Luckily at the very last second he saw me and did the same, swerved to the right, or swerved to his left, my right. And we missed by about maybe a metre and a half, and at about 100k an hour closing speed. That's not very far. Had he not swerved, I would probably be in a hospital bed, possibly in a morgue. So I guess today's post is prompted by that incident, and it got me thinking a bit about just general driving behaviour and things like that. And just, while I don't want to turn this into a road safety channel or, got to be careful about the world kind of video, when it comes down to it, we all want to get home, don't we, in one piece without injury. And I think this guy was a mistake. I just think he wasn't paying attention. It wasn't deliberate or anything like that. But I got a hell of a scare, I have to say. So, and it got me thinking about, as I said, general driving behaviour. And it just seems to me, I've been driving about 40 years, and it seems to me in the last 10 or 15 years, driving in general, people seem to have become more impatient and perhaps more aggressive as well. And I noticed, particular behaviours that have occurred or do occur on a fairly regular basis, it seems. And one of the things I noticed is a good old tailgating. I mean, it's been going on for years, but it seems to be, it seems to be worse now. I had a guy doing it the other day. We'd been driving down the road perfectly fine for about 10 kilometres, and all of a sudden he decided he was going to sit right on my tail. So much so that he was very close to me, so much so I started filming him, or pretended to film him, just held my phone up, and he saw that and backed off after when he realised. But that sort of thing, paying general attention to just basic road markings and signage, and let's not even talk about traffic lights. God, some of the things I've seen happen at traffic lights when people are just trying to save a couple of seconds, and they put their life on the line for a couple of seconds. It absolutely staggers me what I see sometimes. And I tell you another thing I've really noticed a lot of in recent years is people opening their doors into traffic. My God, have I seen that happen a few times. I had a guy do it the other day. I had to swerve right out into the other lane to avoid his door and him, and he seemed to be completely and utterly oblivious to the fact of what he'd done. I don't know how that works. It's worth thinking about. So, I guess the overall message is, when we're in a car, we're piloting something that's between 1 to 2 tonnes, sometimes more than that. They're pretty heavy, some of these bigger cars. And that's a lot of mass, a lot of metal, a lot of mass, especially when you're travelling at a rate. And if it goes out of shape, things can get really bad really quickly. You've only got to look on YouTube at all those car crash videos and people love their fail videos and all that sort of thing, and to see some of the things that go on, it's amazing that people survive it, to be honest with you. But I'm lucky to survive last weekend, I think, and lucky I'm still here to even talk about it. So just worth bearing in mind, guys. I know it sounds very boring with the rules about following the rules and all that sort of stuff on the road and all that sort of thing, but the reality is the rules are there to help us all get home in one piece, and that's what we want to do in the end, isn't it? So live well, stay happy. Bye for now.